Goodbye YouTube, hopefully y'all are having a good day today, and I bring you a pretty fun and laid back battle against one of my good friends, Joey, aka PokeaimMD. And this was actually a pretty fun, close, and short game that hopefully you guys will enjoy. And we were on a Skype call and Joey was like, Leo, do you want to have a fun NU battle? I was like, sure, why not? So we bought a bunch of random ass NU Pokemon. I brought a team full of things that I never ever really get to use that I wanted to use, and I guess Joey did the same, although his definition of fun is a little different than mine. But like in every battle, there are threats, and the two main threats on Joey's team are going to be the Gigalith and the Archeop, just because they tend to carry Earthquake, which my team really does not appreciate taking. And I thought the most appropriate background for this battle would be the Graveyard, just because Pokemon are not going to be fainting in this battle. They're going to be straight up dying. Alright, so I lead off with my Luxray as he leads off with the Gigalith. I don't want him to get up Stealth Rock, so I switch out to my Natu as he actually predicts that and switches out to his Pachirisu. I really have no idea what Pachirisu does, so I decided to stay in, risking possibly going for the Substitute, and I go for the Toxic. Luckily for me, he actually ends up just going for the Super Fang, as I'm going to stay in knowing I should be able to take any one hit and then boost off the damage and be able to see what he wants to bring in as he goes for the Volt Switch. Barely live on 26 HP thanks to those few special defensive E's I do have invested in my Natu, not to mention that I do have the Eviolite as he Volt Switches down to the Gigalith. I do not want him getting up rocks on my team just because I do not have a Rapid Spinner, so I thought my best choice would be to stay in and go for the Nightshade, because he also could have predicted me to switch into my Lairon and maybe even go for the Earthquake, so I thought staying in would have been the better play. Unfortunately, he just ends up going for the Rock Blast and just destroys my poor little Natu as I'm able to break the Sturdy with the Nightshade. I can now get a free switch in to my Luxray, and I'm going to lock myself into the Superpower just because I am adamant. I'm Max Attack, I am Choice Bandit, I am a Luxray, I'm Simba, man. Something is about to die. As he switches into Pachirisu, that is cleanly going to be O-code by that Superpower, as this turn I do believe he just ends up switching back out into the Gigalith so he can scare me out with the Earthquake or maybe even get up his rocks. So thinking he would go for the rocks or even go for the Earthquake, I thought I had Sturdy on this Lairon, but it turns out that I actually have a Rock Head, and he's going to be able to just utterly annihilate my Lairon. Get it? Lairon, get it? It's a pun. Play out? No? I'm not funny, I'm sorry, I'll go away. Anyways, just like my Luxray, Basculing can do a good number to Joey's team, so I decided to bring that in, and I really have no reason not to lock myself into the Waterfall, just because I do have adaptability, and like Luxray, I am adamant Choice Banded, so he actually brings in the Almanite, and I can cleanly 2-hit KO that, as this turn he can get a free switch out to the Sunflora. I don't want to take the possible Giga Drain or Energy Ball, so I decided to bring in my Stunfisk, which I know is a little bit odd, but I thought he would also set up the Sun, that way when he went for Solar Beam and killed off my Stunfisk, I could get a free switch in the Victory Bell, but it turns out that he actually predicted me to bring in Victory Bell, predicting him to go for the Sunny Day, which means I can easily stay and take any one hit from this Archon and be able to get up my Stealth Rocks. As he goes for the Earthquake, that does almost nothing, and then the following turn, I know I should be able to take any other hit and finish it off or get off a good chunk of damage with the Discharge. And Archon actually has a base 117 physical attack, which is not bad at all, but Stunfisk is just so damn bulky. So I finish off the Archon as he brings in the Murkrow. I really have no more use for my Stunfisk. Above that, I will be able to scout out to see what kind of Murkrow this is, and just as I thought, it is the offensive Murkrow, because I know Joey does really like to run that set, which is also not a bad set to run, just because I do believe Murkrow has around a 70 or 85 base special and physical attack. As I bring in my Luxray, I'm going to go straight for the Wild Charge. He goes for the Sucker Punch. Luckily for me, he doesn't crit me, but seeing from how much damage that did, even if he had critted me, I would have been more than likely able to live a hit. As this turn, he's going to bring in some Flora. I don't want to switch in and leave this thing to almost full HP, so I decided to stay in and go for the Wild Charge, and I almost come close to taking him out as he goes for the Sunny Day. And unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to re-record the battle because I saved over it with the battle that I had against Shofu, so I can't like bring up the little sun effect, guys. Sorry about that. And he actually ended up miss-sabbing his Sunflora with solo power as opposed to Chlorophyll, which means I will be able to outspeed him with the Luxray and 2-hit KO him, as his last is going to be the Gigalith, which I can get off a good chunk of damage with the Wild Charge, then just bring in Victory Bell and finish it off with a Solar Beam, due to the fact that my Victory Bell is actually a Sunny Day 3 attacks one. But Joey cannot let my plan go accordingly, and he's going to explode, but because I do have Basculin and Victory Bell left, it is going to be the 2-0 victory in my favor. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the battle, like, comment, and subscribe as you please, make sure to go check out my good friend Joey. His channel link is going to be down in the description. And before I let you guys enjoy the rest of your day, I want to mention one thing, that me and Shofu actually had a 47 turn RU battle. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I do plan to upload it, and just note that it might be a bit of a lengthy video, but it was a very, very fun, very close, intense RU battle. Like, it literally came down to last turn on who would win or lose. But yeah, guys, be on the lookout for that. And I do believe I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Haha. Later.